Welcome home, Ashen One. This is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all. Forgive me, sister. May the flames... Very well, then take nourish. Farewell, Ashen. May the...
I still cannot believe I missed the feeble trigrade sword. Something else I need. Maybe some human pine resin?
Ashen One.
Get gray rats sooner or later. Yeah, I'll try one outside. Yay. Alright, so I'm probably gonna cut it at the 2 hour mark. Because my editing skills are about as good as... not as good as... I can't think of something that's insulting to someone else. You know what? No, I have something. I have something perfect. My editing skills are about as fucking good as the Paul brothers' fucking content. It's complete shit. And lack of skill. Well, this thing's fucked ugly. Where their brains, where their balls, in the crotch reach, I guess. Oh yeah, that guy. I probably should talk to him first before I get fucking lampooned. I never thought I'd playing this game this much. I used to kind of avoid this sort of thing a long time. I used to think, oh, this game's too hard. But you know what? Now when you get a chance to play it more, it's just kind of... It's actually kind of easy. Somewhat. Adventurous. Like, having the knowledge of things to do is, like, amazing. It's kind of stupid that... Although
I swear by say I...
it's pretty sweet.
Oh, I...
Conversation short. In case I need a bone home. Despite my mediocre comedy, at least it rings true that boning home is probably the most effective way to not get anally penetrated by the undead says yes because I can't see this guy is clearly alive. Lighting makes him seem more alive than he actually is. Oh, wait. I think there's a hole in the floor or something, right? Well, I'll be damned. I still can't stack supplies. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Soup sucked. I'm trying to put pointless commentary in. Hey, buddy. Shit. Run to me. Holy light. Kill me with some BS tricks or some actual skill. Just kidding, like BS tricks anyways. attacks, I guess. Wait, wait, is I +2? Oh, I don't. Wait. Oh. I'm stupid, kind of. Boosts kick effect. I don't care. Anything else that's useful? Little strength. Where's the night rings? No, it's the priestess rings where you're slaughtering the other priestesses. Wait, oh, that's right, I gave my night ring away to my other fucking guy. Damn it. I can't go on ng+5. I'm only on +2s and a couple of more interesting, intricate rings, and that's about it. I have a couple +3s, but that is literally all I've been getting. Well, all these rings are just well, skipped. Hey, Gamer Twins. Nice to see you're here. I can't see your thing, but I can definitely. Now I know you're here. I'm hoping you're enjoying this really pointless content that no one will probably like. Maybe. Hopefully. Who knows. Because I'm too dumb to assign a ring, I'm just gonna keep this one off. FPS shroud pads. There it is. I'm gonna charcoal bundle too because those will fire me up. Hey there, you malformed looking son of a bitch. No, come here. Actually, maybe I should. Strikes, okay. That's all I'm giving you. Oh, they're probably starting to fall down their doom. Let's do that. Let's go for... Nice, and that's not something they can do, huh? That'll probably help. Yay, clocked at 18 minutes. The only people who will ever show up are my own friends who are kind of rooting for me in the audience. The non-existent audience. have like the one person in the audience. That's basically. So I mean, this gets uploaded. Maybe I'll get some views. Maybe not. Maybe some. You're dead.
Aha, ada praktek aja. Juga nih.
Yep, I'm the same spiel 4 other times in a row. Good night, buddy. Anything new? I'll never know. Hey, 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 how's it going, buddy? Ow, what sort of... Right. That's what you get. Feel inclined, you can start a party and I'll join it. Up to you. But yeah, so you just wise decision considering the fact that okay. Alrighty. Just give me 1 second. There, now you're part of the broadcast. Undead man with a pitchfork trying to shove up your ass. Have a pitchfork shoved up your ass. Yeah, it was the most aggravating thing to do. There's so many loops to do through YouTube since, I mean, you can't upload it on Twitch. Twitch is like the broadcast is there, then it disappears, I think. I had something spicy earlier, my nose is running, which is kind of pissing me off, but hey. Don't you fucking do it, you piece of shit. Oh, well. I went on a bridge, I grabbed an item, and was really hoping this would not throw something at me. Usually, Miyazaki will fuck you over, and they'll throw something at you, and then murder you, because you'll fall off and die. Amazing with it until recently. Yes, they can hear you as well. you know what? There's a game somewhat like this. It's called Bloodborne. You should download it. It's free at the moment until March 8th. Well, I mean, I can help you out if you want. There's no trouble at all. Besides, it gives me more reason to play it. Besides, the only reason, and I'm stuck on the game at the moment. I can't figure out what I'm supposed to do to progress. I killed a boss. That's fine. Continue what you were saying. Yep. Shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. No. Suck a big fat one, you fat shit. Yep. It only has... Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, sit and do nothing, you asshole. Look at this, look at that thing. You didn't want to hit it, you felt like it? No. Yeah, a number pops up. Yeah, a number will pop up, that's about it. There's also a chat system too, which is swanky. I would do this on Twitch originally, but I would never get any viewers. The only time I ever got a decent amount of viewers was on streaming Doom when it came out. If you're wondering why I'm skipping through dialogue, it's because this is a new game plus 5. Enemies become harder and harder with every new game plus, and sometimes different items will appear. And I had a finger. I don't know why you'd want a finger. That's probably me or you. I don't know. Yeah, that really depends. If me or you, maybe you're hearing some miscellaneous dialogue. Yep. Shit! Hey, Outrider, buddy boy. And that's about it. Besides that, YouTube is relatively free. Also, I can use the characters because I leveled them up before I sent them out. And then it's about it. Sacrificing. That's enjoying the gameplay so far, or is it more of a niche thing to you? This is Dark Souls 3. It takes a bit of skill and patience, and maybe a couple spare controllers. No, yeah, no, that was me saying you're enjoying it right now, because, yeah. Couple puzzles to this, and there's a lot of hidden things in it, which is pretty cool. There's really good content hidden away that's completely optional, which is pretty swanky. That's how you know that I think they're a little overconfident doing that, but hey, I mean, if they can pull it off without a hitch, you know what, then they can be as arrogant as they please. The problem is that the game draws you away because of its said difficulty. It's not that it's difficult, it's that as long as you can as long as you have enough brain cells to think, this game is relatively easy at times. Sometimes enemies are just flat out unfair, sure. That much is obvious, but I mean, hell. It can be simple, it cannot be simple. It works in different ways. Sometimes giant, yeah, it's about it. great bow you can get, which fires some really big fucking arrows. Good for killing the wyvern, and off, which we're gonna do later. Alright, where was Sigurd, so I can do Hawk's quest line? There's a little fucking action bomb. Hopefully not end up dying. That was a close one. It's right on the edge. Hello there, Sigurd.
Ah. Oh. Don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Hey,
Anyhow.
Alrighty. Hey, my good friend. Man, how's it going? This is a demon of some kind. A fire demon? I don't know the exact word for it. Hey, buddy. You're angry.
No! You should have waited! Well, it's too late now. I, Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side! Ah!
Hey, boss, he has a shitload of health.
That, but to your...
Yes. No, you're asleep now. You do what you're gonna do, you fall asleep, you choose. I'm going to this place now. We were wondering what that sound is, by the way. It's the Tears, it's the spell Tears of Denial. Reminds you that it's still active. Tears of Denial, basically what it does is, let's say you have like a low health bar, right? You get struck with an instant kill attack. Except, Tears of Denial saves you 1 health. If you're lucky, you can either pop an Estus or run away quick enough you don't get killed. So we'll either die later or come out triumphant. Depending on it's a delay thing, I know. Take items and leave. I'm gonna kill the other assholes. Fuck you! Tears of Denial, bitch! My ass, motherfuckers. It's the red one. Oh, that was so satisfying. When you get fucking cheeky freaky and you fucking come out on top, little bastard. Do me. 34 minutes! There's enough time to be more power. can't remember what it's called exactly, but I need to get my hands on that fucking thing. Let's see if I can read until you actually fucking get it. I didn't do that. That's just destruction of property right there. Thinking there, but I'm thinking something there shouldn't be. Ugh. I'm about to sneeze. Ugh. That hurt my nose. I hope anyone who likes just plunging into enemies and that's about it. Subsequential feeling that this is going to be very dangerous. Ooh. Ooh, that was spicy. Alive though. I really shouldn't be using that term ever again. Maybe I should, maybe I can, but I think a spicy meme is like dropping a fucking really bad offensive bomb on someone. You know, I have a thing called poise. You have something called no roll. For some reason, I suck at PvP. If I catch you broken, you're fucked. Usually. Unless you're like a fucking god or some shit, then, well, I don't know what's gonna happen then. It's kind of like a roll of the dice. You get more one, which I'm lining that shit up. You know, it takes you like 5 seconds until you even start attacking. So I don't understand. What's this? Jumping, but skill required ahead. You know what? I like your appeasal. However, I'm gonna take the easy route. Why? Because I'm smart. It's called work smarter, not harder. A very, very useful thing people should be doing. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Not wearing heavy armor, they're usually weak to strike. Slash. They are, they're weak to thrust primarily.
Oh, at this I will be on with you, then man. Oh, keep it to We'll be then man.
Wait, I like this? I guess I'm gonna rest at it now. Well, you know, hefty case of the crabs in a second here. I'm gonna put on. Now the hefty burp. So I've got every single covenant. Warrior Sunlight, what is it? Zarius Faker, Mound Makers, and Ultridge Faithful. And the Dark Moons. Dark Moon Blades. Yeah, I believe the Dark Moons aren't hard to get. But these three, and even the Watchdogs of Farron takes a small amount of effort. But it's not that easy. It's not that hard. It's not like it's a pain in the ass to miss. It's fairly simple to even find in general, so it's pretty swanky, thankfully. Pretty swanks. Although I didn't have a Dark Sigil, but I have Hollowing on, so I don't understand. You and your anti-poison shit. Bane of my existence for whatever reason. They're very simple to kill, but yet I'm gonna kill those NPCs. Just I'm not even gonna cheese them. I'm just gonna kill them like normal, just to vent my frustrations. I'll do that later. Crystal Siege is how I progress primarily. Oh my god! Why do you do so much damage? You're so weak though. Jesus. God damn it. It's a watchdog of... No, it's not. It's just... It's an actual meter. You gotta hide behind the NPCs. What an asshole. He's wearing... Was it the drag set, I think? I can't tell. I feel like you're like a phantom or something. He really doesn't know where I am. Turn around. Oh my god. Why don't you check to see if I've even gotten to this point significantly quickly? They're not dead, where else would I be? around way too long with this guy. Oh, does he see me? Is there where you would add the epic music of like, oh, he's, oh! Fair and set, interesting. Alright. Oh, yeah, Lizzie. That was disappointing. he just felt like a fucking. I'm sorry. My laugh sucks, but oh my god, that was just sad. Fucking introduce himself like a badass and get fucking pummeled. Oh, that's just painful to even know. Oh, I feel bad, but I just don't. Oh, that was just funny as hell. I don't know whether not to feel bad or just laugh at him. He didn't hit me. I was expecting something interesting. Maybe, I guess he just didn't think I knew what I could do or something. I'm rocking, like, really good shit, dude. Oh my god. Alright. Well, what is the rehearsal? Or Yellowfinger, I should say. I can't pronounce the first word right. What is this interrupt hero of annoyance? Because I don't see him. Or her, whatever the hell the NPC looks like. Although I imagine it. There it is. Look who's back. You missed a very short and abrupt PvP battle where the guy just kind of failed. It was very sad. He had the fucking, okay, he had the Abyss Watchers armor set cosplay, and he had the cool weapon art where you're spinning in the fucking air. He missed every shot of his weapon art, and I just re-shot him. I feel bad, but I mean, I kind of feel bad. Oh, you guys are... I didn't want to cheese this one, but I might have to for... No. Alright, no need to cheese then. I'll not kill him. So you're unlimited choices. Nope. Well, you'll know as a player, it'll have a name above their head, and usually they're red, because they're invaders. I don't plan on invading. Like plenty of times. I've been plenty of times, dude. Oh god, this game. I'm running a meta sword. Oh, I think it's still a meta sword. I'm unsure. I see those fires out in the distance.
Yeah.
towers. I gotta activate those, and then get to the actual Abyss Watchers fight, which is a really good fucking fight. I mean, yeah, they're one of the weaker bosses, sure, but I think it's an amazing fight. Like, you can't find that many good fights nowadays. This place, however, to be fair, it's not as annoying as trying to figure out the fucking jail for the first time. I'll admit that. But it's just almost as irritating. It would be that... I know how it is, so it's not even hard at all. It's just really slow when it doesn't need to be. The Pharaoh Keep is like one of those no one wants to be there sort of levels. But yeah, they have to do it to get to like sort of Lotus Cinders, but really about it. Anything else is just not much. I have no clue what they are. Besides the whole swamp, this whole ground is poisonous. Not toxic, but poisonous. Poison hurts you significantly slower. Also, they can also just disappear from this. The Abyss Watcher was weak to lightning for whatever reason. Sure, it's an interesting thing to be weak to, but I usually think that the Abyss Watcher is by all means kind of like a beast type of enemy, but functions slightly like a human, kind of like a player somewhat. However, because they can parry, they can roll, but one way or another, they are still an enemy like that. Also, just to let you know, I'm gonna end this at the 2-hour mark because I don't know how to edit these things properly. So, no, I can't. That's why I'm gonna stop at 2 hours instead of doing like a 5 or 4 hour stream and have footage I can't use because I don't know how to edit it properly to get it in here. And 2 hours is much more easier to digest than 5 hours. People are more willing to watch as long as they're in some interesting stuff. And they see that, let's say, and they see I'm talking, they're more willing to stay for whatever reason. Yeah, I think if you find this very interesting looking, you may like it, you may not. Yeah, you might like it. It's not even that expensive. I mean, I got a special. I got it pretty early on in its lifetime, so yeah, I think you would like it. It's pretty cheap, but it depends on how thick your wallet is at the time. Like, you have like a ton of money you have stored up with the game for games. I mean, this is like one of those things you can get that won't, eat into your wallet too much. At least now. It's a couple years old. It's still kicking with a very vibrant community. And somehow the community is nowhere near as toxic as some of the FPSs out there. So far, this is... actual streaming, which is going to be uploaded to YouTube, not just kind of like a throwaway stream where you want to watch and it's pointless. I've been streaming a lot more. It's the difference between Twitch and YouTube. They say the same. I'm not very familiar with Twitch anymore. Well, it's not more of what I like now, it's more I probably get into. Maybe some of the more competitive stuff, maybe not. I might just do like very simple streams, like on Fallout, like very simple, technically calm games. This game is not calm. I mean, if you don't have the best of hearts, I would not suggest playing this game because this game is like the game if you just do not want to keep playing for too long, or you're gonna get pissed. Alright, this game is gonna inspire some kind of use, whether you get dicked by an enemy you have so much easier earlier. Yes, I know, but it's not like it's toxic, so it's much slower. Thankfully. No, I've actually considered playing it, but I mean, just the way the way the gameplay's mapped out, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not saying I dislike it or anything, I think it's an amazing game. Yeah, I think it's an amazing game. I just, it's not my cup of tea in the way... I've seen a full walkthrough of it from someone. I just think it was Markiplier. He did a full gameplay of it, and I watched the whole thing. It's just... It's not the sort of game I commit that much to. It's cool. Oh yeah, it's a good game. Amazing storytelling and all that? Hell yeah. Yeah, I've watched almost all of his news. I don't know about the DLC stuff or anything like that, if there is. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure I watched this whole. I think I'm gonna watch everything. I remember most. Yes. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. What? Oh, by the way, this is. Alright, well, I gotta focus on killing this dude because he doesn't want to come up here. Oh, there he is. No, NPC, but it's like Invader. This enemy's really annoying, though. Alright, I'm not hitting you because you're... I'm gonna drag you up here because I think it's a wiser idea. Alright. Come on up here, you asshole, so I don't have to fucking fight you on even ground. He's a tougher version of the other one I fought. More aggressive. Slightly smaller, but how much FP do you have? Holy shit. That's right. There we go. Yeah, the enemy's not that hard to fight as long as you know what you're doing. What is that nuisance in the background I'm hearing? Why is your mother making turkey noises? I'm quite confused. I see. Okay then. I mean, I'm not gonna judge or anything, but it's just kinda weird, I guess. Where the fuck am I going? Because I'm lost shit. Like, significantly lost the big. Right, I know that. Are you still? They are. Next, I get this last one up here. Oh, those guys are dangerous right here. Dissipated? Yes, it has. Yeah, those guys are dangerous. Kind of. I don't know what the fuck it is, but if I stay too long in that gas, I instantly die. Because I get cursed. Yeah, it's not very pretty. I'm gonna deal with you fuckers first. Ripperoni, rest of pepperoni. Yeah, but if you're wondering those enemies are, they're called the Groot, I think. They are an annoying enemy type. No, they're swamp creatures with enough intelligence to wield weapons. One type, earlier you saw me killing one on the staircase sleeping, because I hit it with a heavy attack and finished it off. Did you notice how that thing jumped in the air? That thing would have jumped on my face, did a fuckload of damage, and healed. It's like easily the most annoying one of the enemies. Alright, now. Yay, now we're along. Yay. Get some lightning on that son of a bitch. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to heal with any of my with any of the spells. I'm gonna find the Abyss Watcher because that guy's aggressive as shit. He's weak to lightning for whatever reason, so I'm gonna do that. Lightning with the bleed is pretty good. Heavy armor enemies are weak to things like lightning for whatever reason, like Gundyr. He's pretty weak to it. Which means get to the Abyss Watchers, kill them, get the Catacombs of Karthus. Again, skip the deacon deed. I'm gonna deal with them later. I'm gonna deal with them when I kill the old demon king. I'm just gonna take care of all the bosses that I can't get access to the dog and all that shit. It's because of the deep is a really annoying area. Maybe they're not the toughest, but kind of a fight. Like a lot of voice. Ooh, won't have that much voice. And that. Oh, these little guys are called priests. They're little bastards, but they are. Dangerous all meat. Poison mist. I'm gonna let him deal with those dudes. Any summoning the Dark Wraith? The Dark Wraith might not survive. The dudes with the dank swords. It's like, that's what I call them. I call them the dank swords, because of course, Dark Wraiths are like Knights of the Abyss. The Abyss is like an entity of just darkness in general, which would corrupt anything in its path, creating things like hollows and shit. They're immune to poison and shit like that, so I mean... Wait, is he? Really? Yeah, he killed your comrade, but shit, go after them. Oh. No, I killed his comrade. I can understand going after me, but shit. Although... Yeah, his poison makes me... Toxic stuff is dangerous, but the poison mist is really not a threat. He fucking whooped everyone's head. You should let them both have a crack at him. Man, I don't know. This sword I have right now is completely upgraded. I'm doing a lot of damage. I'm two-shotting most of these guys without heavy attacks. That's a lot. I don't even have to two-hand this weapon. I could easily just run a shield with it and be a complete douche. Like a parrying shield or some shit. Or use turtle tactics, but... Do you hear that noise? The clangs of swords? No, you haven't got that far yet. Do you hear it? Oh, well. I mean, that's a bummer. But hey. There you go. You're much further back than I expected. Alright, let's see what I do and don't need. I'm not gonna need this. Boost attacks, that's a good thing. That's fine. If anything else with lightning besides the lightning urns. Alrighty, so I'm not gonna... Well... I guess I'll use it. And lightning urns, because they're still pretty swanky and useful in their own right. Buff. Phase 2 needs also to lightning engine. Hope you enjoy the cutscene. I'm not going to be speaking for the majority of this boss fight, unless it's me saying like, oh shit, me dodging something amazing or some shit like that. I don't know. explain lore on the boss fight. What'd you think of the fight? He's aggressive as hell, isn't he? Okay, okay, so the Abyss Watchers, their job was, well, to, you know, fight off the Abyss. See their capes? The capes are like black, kind of like these black veins. That's a showing of the Abyss creeping up on them. They became Lords of Cinders to help the Flame. They all did. Every single one of them became like one entity as the Lord of Cinder, in a sense. And because their job was to combat the Abyss, they ended up going into an endless loop of battle, being revived and just killing each other over and over again. At least I think that's how it works. I'm not sure. It seems like it, at least. So long as the Red Eyes would come, well, not come to your aid, he could still hit you, and if you attacked him, he would aggro you. But yeah, he is a pretty swank dude at saving. He is the one who saved many of asses. He saved plenty of them. Carthus Catacombs. Heaven, rave, just a shitty area in general. Really douchebag enemies. Guys will come right back up, because why? Because they're cucks. Miyazaki just sometimes wants to have people be tortured. Yo-ho. this way, or do I want to go that way? I'm gonna go this way. Ooh, that's close. Miracles, so say I heal myself much better. Although it won't give me a plus version of the ring, I guess it would be overpowered if I could use Great Heal. Feel better than an S. That's right. Nice fucking try. Shit. Things are not easy to aim, hold on. There we go. No, why are you barking? What reason? What did you... I guess you just bailed. Alright, where are they? Oh, wait, did you see me? Question mark? What are you barking at? Oh, there's a dog stuck in the other fucking... Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be back in just a second. I'll be back in just 1 second. I don't have amazing editing skills, so I can't like have like a standby screen, or else I would. That'd be pretty slick. Actually, I'm gonna do this. There we go. I'll be back momentarily. I am back. Yay. There we go. I hope you enjoyed the emote I just did. Ooh, you missed. Suck it. But no. You thought wrong. Wait. Oh, that's just textbook. He had to have flown off of the fucking thing. That's hilarious. Oh, that's just funny. I'm very happy that I could cause such suffering to the enemies. As much as it sounds like I'm some sort of sadist, I'm not. You. Hey. But I say, oh shit. Where does this lead? I don't think I've been here before. Or I have, I'm just not paying attention. It could be both. It could be something I have no clue. Why? Because I don't care. Shit! That's right. I'm only half dumb. I remembered about it. Thankfully, I have enough brains to pick up on the cue of, oh shit, run. Are you still watching, or have you already disappeared to somewhere else? Why'd you talking to me? Oh, right in the fucking face. You should probably also move out of the way. The question is, can I make it? I can. Bye. You. And where is it? There it is. Yeah. Already did. Oh, that's right. I forgot the delay on your part. Oh my god, I have so much shit I need to sort, but I don't want to sort it because I'm lazy. Struggles of being lazy. You know what? Skip these fucking assholes. I don't want to deal with them ever. They're just literally not worth anyone's time. Well, maybe this. Ow, what the shit? Alright, I carved. Souls. He was triggered by that asshole, so I had to kill him really quickly. Oh shit! Visions of something. Uh-oh. War is angry. Follow me? Yep. Wait. I'm waiting. Come on, you blind-eyed piece of shit. Yeah, I know, right? That guy takes so much damage. That guy stole his fucking hit points from Gundyr. Very, very dangerous later on. Well, at first he wasn't dangerous, but he became dangerous because he's a secondary boss later on, who's also optional. Yeah, he's first. First and last bosses. Unless he is the first boss, unless you count the Titanite Lizards one. Stop. Dark Souls? Yes and no. You see, what makes it hard is really depends on people's different opinions. Personally, I think, yes, it can be hard to look for the wrong people. The right people, it's difficult, yes, but it's like any other challenge you have to overcome. There he is. That big fat motherfucker of a sword. Oh boy. Whoopie. Fuckload of damage, didn't you? It's called a Fume Knight. It's an ultra great sword. Oh, that is a lot of damage! Alright, buddy, you need to calm the fuck down. So I need to do this to you. Oh, shit. Oh. He is very dangerous. Ow. sword is dangerous. That thing counts as a shield too, by the way, because it's fucking died. That's when you know you have a fucking badass sword in your hand. Shit counts as fucking giant sword and a shield, hell yeah. Oh shit! Alright. Yeah, if you ever want to watch like uninterrupted video, just let me know if you want me to share play some gameplay you think someone would be interested in. Man, mine has less balance. Slow down. I totally bullied that guy, didn't I? Yeah, the disrespect. Yep. You can't be one since there's no way you can decrease it. I thought they were all coming up for a second. Yeah. And by the way, all these skeletons will pop up later when I start crossing this bridge. If you look behind you, you'll see an assload of skeletons collecting themselves. But weird bitches, come on. I got free? I'm kinda disappointed in myself. Right, that's that dude. I don't know what he's weak to at the moment. I don't think he's using anything besides. You only got a couple of them, yeah. You're about to see the smoldering lake, where you're gonna see a giant fucking crossbow, which I forgot how to turn off. Oh yeah, there's this guy too. Very angry person. Wake up, Jack. It's your time to shine. Alright, Mimic, time to whoop some demon in the ass. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, no. Wrong person, Mimic. Whew! He almost karate kicked my ass. Oh, god damn it, Mimic. His job was to fight him, not die. Oh, I can't get his items. Oh. You seem very unhappy. You seem more fiery than the other one. Too. I know it. Still an asshole. The fact that I've done it for 9 years in a while, I actually consider it impressive. Ooh, we're getting close to 2 hours. I'm gonna end this soon. That guy there with the saber can carry you. Actually, they love sabers. Some people they don't have a saber type weapon. Well, I don't know why. Only you could actually do that damage. But you're gonna get back up like this. How many of you fuckers are there? You white too? It's not racist, but I don't think it's here. All can come back up. Wow. They can do this. They can, like, for some reason resurrect. Despite, I guarantee, getting hit by the sword that's just really old bone, destroy it. Look at this fucking thing. there's not a time when it's not covered in blood. Technically, I think this thing stands about as tall as my character. Maybe. Depends. It's a curved weapon, so I mean, it really depends on how you see it. I'm also kind of pissed that Mimic ended up falling down in the other place. Although I don't know if I should be more disappointed in myself or other things. The question is, how much of a bitch is the old Demon King gonna be? Because he's a tough fight. It's primarily because he has no weaknesses besides just, you know, have a high DPS kind of weapon. And it's kind of hope for the best. Sorry, but this is gonna happen. Well, it can be the old-fashioned way. You can beat it the old-fashioned way, or cheese it like this. The old-fashioned way is not fair. I'm pretty sure it wasn't a crime thing, so I'm the crossbow do the talking. Yeah. How about you, Link? Mind-boggling to me. Woo! So dangerous. Oh, great swap, man. Your assistance is greatly needed. Primarily to act as bait for the boss for me to smack the fucking shit out of it. Is there any summons here I could use? Because some people actually do this sort of thing for you. Oh, that's right. Get Night Full. Oh shit. What the fuck? How did that happen? You know what? Because I'm feeling like I might want an extra person. I'm gonna get the dried finger and see if I can summon up. Wait, do I have the dried finger? Wait, where's the dried finger? I should have it. Oh. Did I remove my inventory or something? Oh, that's not a good thing. I don't have the dried finger. I can't summon a third person. That's fine. I'll just use these two. What? The dried finger? It lets you summon more than just 2 phantoms. You know, a 4-man group fucking plowing into enemies. Because I took out Night Slayer Torig earlier, I can use him as a bit of a companion. It's here. Hopefully my friends follow. You come in yet or no? You can. Okay. I feel like I should put some kind of buff on, but I'm unsure. I don't know if I only have anything in. Hopefully I can beat this dude within time. Oh, dude, a dark spirit. Someone invaded me too, but he didn't get the. I got to the boss room too quickly. Someone invaded me. It doesn't tell tell you sometimes. He gets so many AoE attacks. Yeah, it's pop. Maybe it's this guy. Like, who the fuck is this? Oh my god, I forgot this. Look. Demon's ass. That's so funny. I love the Dark Souls community for that reason. These fucking giant demon asses is like, okay, alright, I'm gonna see if I can get the Fume Ultra Knight Great Sword by beating the not invader Knight Slayer Torig in his little hole. What if I can summon him again since he died? That'd be pretty sweet. But I doubt I'm gonna get that lucky. If I get like an actual summon though, I can easily use this help to beat the actual dude. But the problem is, this is New Game +5, and the likelihood of finding anyone is, well, next to nothing. In fact, I've only had help from NPCs this far. I've only dealt with a couple invaders who were actually players. That's what anyone's ever doing. Nowadays, it's both because people only do this shit for PvP reasons. And that's about it. They have this weird way of like PvP or nothing. And this room is stupid because of, well, fireball spam. I can hear it. Yeah, you hear it, can't you? Bye, rats. It's like a lava area with Knight Slayer Torig. I think it was down here, right? I can't remember exactly. Just gonna have to follow this path, leave a nice little scroll. Yeah, it's a bit ominous, isn't it? Just in case, because I have a kill Knight Slayer Torig. I'm gonna put the Ring of Sacrifice on in case I get fucking wrecked. No. The sacrifice has the soul of, like, some person inside of it. What the hell is this? I can turn off the crossbow! It's just really quickly, you can just, like, fuck smash shit. I can. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I forgot to turn the fucking shit off. I can do it now, thankfully. I'm doing it. I gotta get this long-ass ladder. I gotta get back down it, too. I think I missed the turn or some shit, though. Useful. I forgot what the enemies were up here. I don't know if there were other Black Knights or not. I'll collect you if I survive. Praise the rear. No clue what she's talking about, but... Where is it? It's up here. Bone wheels? It did shoot at you! Let's have a hell of a wind-up, though. There's no way there's no okay. The enemy's guarding its back, so I dropped my first ones. Yeah, they're tough. I can't remember what they were, though. Like a fucking... quite a few skeletons. Oh, you! You were the ones who were... Oh, damn it. Yeah, these guys love to bleed you. There we go. Do this as they attempt to snap. Yeah, watch out for that. I'm bleeding vein. That's right, a giant used to operate this crossbow. That's what they hit me. Got one. Ooh, what's up here? Blood might ring. Nice. I only got up here once, which was my first playthrough. My total fucking accident. Fucking damn, dude. An asshole. Get it dying's a lot to ask, but shit. I wouldn't mind it. Really, I'm waiting to get up. You because you're pointless enemies to fight. I have 500,000 souls, which I need to dispose of sooner or later. I don't think I'm going to pointless levels. Damage from the bonfire, which is good. Using some turns and shit or something. What was this? Raise the rear. I don't get it. Oh, yeah. Dragon Rider bow. That's a sweet fucking bow. Is he still down there or did he leave? It looks like he left. That's good. Because he's... Nope, I don't see him. One of these guys would be two anyways. Minutes. I might stretch it out a little bit more just to get squeezed in some of those views. So where the hell is that staircase? I had to have missed it somewhere. Oh, you! Hi! What are you doing up here? Can I pass you? Tough enemy. Oh, here it is. You see all the dead I see all the fucking blood stains from the previous... Oh my god! I did no damage to him. Either I hit him in like a poise mode or some shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much damage. fucking... Yeah, you have full right to fucking die. Yeah, I got him. I broke his guard. Oh, you were a tough one indeed. There we go. I'm leveling that sumbitch up as high as I can. Oh, that was a difficult one. You see what I mean? Why he's so fucking dangerous? You know what? I have a lot of buffs on, and I have 1,700 health. Almost 1,800. Almost 1,800. That is a lot of damage absorption right there. But you know what? That guy does not fucking care. That's why the sword's so good. Keep blowing up all that shit around here so I can fucking fight him. Cursed. I'll let that go down there. Yeah, I must let that go down for a while. More of you assholes? Jesus. Wait, what? Okay. That's an interesting little item there. The question is, how do I procure you without falling to, like, you're not a mimic. There's two illusionary walls for some reason. Ooh, the staff, nice. Well, it helps me put certain spells on. I can use great magic weapon on it. Or, yeah, no, yeah, not great magic weapon. It's great magic sword, I think. I forget what it is. I was going to say two swings would be nice, but I guess not. Always one straggler rat. Think you're standing up. You could use a lop off their heads. If you could lop off their heads, that would be quite nice. Fireballs, did you spawn? Or fire orb things? And it's fucking orb fireballs, and it's just strange. They'll keep spawning them too, they're assholes. Now that is the Fume Ultramite Greatsword, which I never found that, or I actually attempted to fight the NPC but lost. You saw I can only do damage by hitting him with like the heavy strikes. The question is, can I kill the Crystal Sage really quick or no? I kind of want to, but I'm also not sure if I can. Also, he's weak to poison for whatever reason. I guess that makes sense, like it's magic, but shit, it's kind of weird. Okay. 2 hours starting to come up, my friend. Actually, you know, I'm gonna head to Firelink Shrine and kind of cash in the stuff before I end up getting too greedy and getting fucked up, you know? The hell was that?
Okay, you can leave now.
Who is that?
My brother.
Oh yeah, that annoying ass kid?
I am serious of this. I bless. Welcome.
Dark Souls 3.
Very well. Then touch the darkness with Hig nourishment.
How does it look like Bloodborne? How would it look like Bloodborne? Bloodborne takes...
Farewell, Ashen.
No, you don't. One takes place in Britain where fucking guns existed. And the other, there's not even a single piece of steel or metal armor in Bloodborne. Not to mention, there's only a handful of swords. Bloodborne doesn't have any curved weapons. I think it only has like one or two actual great swords. That's about it.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
No, that's a long sword that turns into a hammer. There's also a long sword which it turns into a great sword. That's it. Well, not really. Technically, it was actually Bloodborne was more of a side project for them. I mean, they're going to add on to a future when they actually make a more full game, but Bloodborne has a significantly less content to offer. True, sure, it's still fun, but still, Dark Souls has a more level of lore to it than Bloodborne was able to portray properly. So, no. Dark Souls, Bloodborne doesn't have nearly as much of a learning curve as Dark Souls does. Because there's no parrying is significantly easier. The weapons are very easy to figure out. In Bloodborne, yeah, if you shoot an enemy when he attacks you, you can parry him. Dark Souls, it's much harder. Not to mention, in Dark Souls, there's things called weapon arts. With some weapons, which you have to do a certain combo to do completely. Or you can do like a half-ass weapon art, which does dick damage. Yeah, it's not weapon art, it's just you change your weapon. That's about it. They had scale. Oh. I don't see no reason not to. Yeah, if you ever get this game, I'd gladly help you out. Give you some weapons, some souls, start you out with, so you're not so squishy in the beginning. Because this game, originally what I used to do is I used to just use a shield
be
to block
careful,
damage. The OSD is good in Bloodborne, sure, but however, it's much less memorable than Dark Souls OSD. Well, that's a fact, too. Yeah, they had a lot of good things about it, sure. However, it still fell under Dark Souls' shadow, sadly. In fact, I think there was someone who... it's known as Fashion Souls, yeah, but the clothing still... There is literally hundreds of pieces of armor in this game, while Bloodborne literally has two outfit pieces you can use. I think there is, right? Wait, it's two outfit pieces. No, it's head and torso, right? Oh, so there's also arm and leg pieces. Same thing here. However, yeah, it looks cool and all, but it's all a bunch of codes. And is there any piece of like plate armor in there? Right, this game has a lot of plate armor, lots of really cool things. Not to mention, you can buff weapons with things like fire, human pine resin, which is like heavy dark energy made from the souls of people. Yeah, I can use your sword on fire. I can set my sword on fire. I can fucking drench it with lightning. A fucking dark energy, a black flame, which is dark and fire. No, actually, no. I think it does. Fuck, what was it? It works a bit like one, but I can't remember what the weapon was. It's a DLC weapon. I think it was technically a flamethrower. It's actually a modified piece of garden equipment, which is turned into a flamethrower. I think, or if I'm not mistaken. I'm using the cleaver and the cannon. I use the cannon for boss fights primarily. with a buff that gives me 24 bullets, so I use Bone Marrow Ash to do redundant amounts of damage. Not to mention, you can make your character a little too OP in their first run. Like, I barely knew how mechanics work in Dark Souls, and when I got Bloodborne, it was a little too easy. In difficulty... Sorry, continue. Well, then you just need to get good. Yeah, in shooters, but in these... Yeah, I've beaten Dark Souls 3 I've beaten Dark Souls twice in a single, like, within 12 hours. That's because it took I use speedrun tactics and shit that I'm not supposed to use. If you play it legitimately, it would take much longer, but you could beat all the bosses in a single day. Of course, Bloodborne is useful for many things, but it has a significantly different playstyle. It's much more fast-paced. Dark Souls can be fast-paced depending on your playstyle. While Bloodborne is a much more narrow, if it has to be quick. There's no such thing as being a tanky sumbitch and just dealing a massive damage trading with anyone, because there's no such thing as poise in that game. The poise is like all but disappeared. No, not poison, but poise. You know what that is, poise? Let's say two people with like great swords hit each other. One guy has more poise and hyper armor, which means he can, you know, instead of being staggered, he can continue moving and striking.
I forgot.
Dark Souls 3 it has more skill. Like I said, it can be you can get into a fight with a player receiving character with more human movement. It can become it can go to a crawl sometimes if you're not careful. And it can become a very intense fucking sword fight. We're fighting a monster, and it can become very easy because they have like a lack of attacks. And like I said, Bloodborne is pretty good, but it needs more content, which is why they're gonna continue with it. Dark Souls 3 has had... I've seen that. I know there's the Chalice challenges, but those are very simple, and while there's a lot of new stuff, they get relatively repetitive at times.
Well,
which boss is that one? She's the one in the swamps, right? The one that goes invisible? Fire and running, that's all you can do. It's just, she goes invisible, all you gotta do is look for anything that looks out of place and strike it. That's the best advice, that's what I did, and I got it first try.
Very well, then hey.
Yeah, the bosses are much more simple.
Farewell, Ashen.
Any numbers can be beaten with the fire. I think the fire is a bit too OP, honestly. Like, the fact that I could two-shot a boss that was higher level than me is, I find, dumbfounding. Oh, why are you dead already? I didn't know, for fuck's sakes. And the dark slips on for nothing. What a age. Well, like I said, you're not the best player in Bloodborne. I'm sorry to break that to you, but that's just how it is.
Very well, then hey.
Oh, high-level character? What was the level?
Manifestation.
One thing I can suggest to you is just get good. That's all I can really tell you.
Farewell, I've made it.
Sweet. Well, if he gets the game, I can help him out. I have much more knowledge. I am stuck though, but you can't help me because you're not. Yeah, you're too early to the game to help me out.
Well, this is fast. Do not be gone for... What is it?
However, if he wants help, I'm willing to help him out. Especially if he ever gets Dark Souls. Even if you get Dark Souls, as annoying as you are, I'm willing to help you out. Yeah. I've already beaten the game several times. I'm on ng+5. Yeah, and it gets harder and harder every time. Bosses, enemies, they do more damage every time. And leveling up becomes... what level am I? I'm level... Oh, that's not stats, there you go. I'm level 177. And and if I go into your world, I'll be over leveled. Yeah, no. Yeah, I can do a lot of damage to them, and I'll have things like lightning, fire explosives, you know, like the fire bombs or black fire bombs. Karthus Rogue, which is a bleed effect. Yeah, you can also do that too. You can add bleeding effects to weapons. You can even add a blessed weapon too. There's more content because Bloodborne was a side project that got noticed and got some help. The problem was it was a bit rushed, but because the people who made it are legendary developers, they're able to polish it to the best of their abilities. Of course, with some patches afterwards, because as a rushed game, there's going to be bugs that haven't resolved. Yeah, I'm in the stream. Are you watching the stream, by the way? You can watch it on my channel. Oh, were you the second person coming in and out of the game, or have you just started watching when you entered the room? Alright. What'd you think of the old Demon King? I know we wrecked my 2 summons though. I'm gonna end the broadcast. Oh, just in case, do you remember who the 2 summons' names were? Yeah, that's right. Alright. What was one of the recent areas I went to?